I hope you're doing really well today. I am Michelle Legaly. I am the creator of the Empaths and Sensitives Facebook group, and I'm also the creator of Intuition Circle, my online psychic and intuitive development program for women. And then I also have an intuitive life coaching certification and business building program. Woo! That's who I am if we're new to each other. Many of you I already know, so it's so good to see you. I'm doing this free and fun 3-day challenge, Ignite Your Intuition. I've done 5-day challenges. I've done Facebook Lives. I've done a lot of different things, but I've never done something for just 3 days. Oh, if you're here with me live, say hi in the chat. I would love it. Say hello in the chat if you're willing. Some people I can see your name. Some people I cannot. I think it's just depending on if you let StreamYard, this platform that I use, if you allow it to see your name. Okay, awesome. And yeah, you don't feel like you have to. Good morning. I'm so glad you're here, everybody. I want this to be fun. This is our intuition. It's October. The veil is supposed to be the thinnest. So I always want to do something fun in October. I don't know why, it just feels like Christmas for intuitive people. So yeah, say hi in the chat. Thanks for being here. Awesome. I'm so glad so many people are here. That's great. Okay, so this is our 3-day challenge. When I thought about what do I want to do in October for all of us and what would be fun, it's developing our intuition. And can we actually move the needle? Can I help you actually increase your intuition in 3 days? Really 3 classes. Is it possible? So before we even get started, like where do you think your intuition is right now? And then I've got notes here. We're going to go through an experience. Where's your intuition? 0 is, let's say 0 is like, I feel like I have no intuition, or I don't know how to hear or see or feel my intuition. I don't know how to trust it. I don't know how to act on it. That's a 0. All the way to 10, where you're like, it's spot on. I know exactly what my guidance is telling me. I can hear it, see it, feel it, and I trust it and I act on it. That's a 10. Where are you at 0? Like, I lack it. I lack the ability to listen, hear, and act, or all the way to like, I am in the flow. I got this. Give me a number, 0 to 10. Welcome. Welcome to the Canadians who are here. Welcome. Where are you at? 5, 5, 6, 7, 4, 3, 6, 8. Rare days and times, I'm a 10. Most days, I'm a 2 to 5. I can relate. I guess it's on a sliding scale, isn't it, Kim? 5, 3. Stacy says today, LOL 3. I can relate, Stacy. Okay, you guys bring up a good point. You know how it can feel like in the flow sometimes, and all of a sudden it feels like the flow is gone and you're swimming upstream, or maybe it feels like a drought. This is how it goes for everyone. I don't know what all the influences are on our energy and our consciousness and our abilities to tap into our own guidance and to help other people, but there's a lot of influences on that, and I don't know what they are. Sliding scale, ebb and flow. Okay, awesome. Okay, well, I'm hoping during this challenge, wherever you are today, you're going to be higher by Thursday. So we've got today, Wednesday, and Thursday together. Okay, so here's what we're doing for the next 3 days for our challenge. Here are the 3 things that I think are going to be key to helping you ignite your intuition. Today, we're doing the 5 stages of intuitive development. I see women going through 5 stages, and I want you to just kind of identify where you are on those stages. It's really helpful to know where you are and where you can go next. Day 2, we're covering discover your strongest ability. I'm going to take you through a guided meditation that's going to help you see your strongest abilities. I've done it many times. Do it again with me. It's a way of developing your intuitive muscle. And day 3, we're going to overcome our fears, our doubts, and judgments about developing our own intuition, right? We have these internal fears, doubts, blocks, judgments, and we have experiences on the external. What we have fears of, like what people are going to think of us. What if I'm not really intuitive? What if I bomb? What will they think of me? We have that's external things too. That's what we're doing. Okay. So today is all about the 5 stages. So let's get started. Here we go. I'm going to go through the stages or the phases, and I'm going to give you identifiers, and I want you to tell me if you can identify with each of these stages. And then I want you to kind of figure out like, okay, I think I'm about at this stage. So stage 1 or phase 1 is the doubt phase. And I know I call it stages sometimes and phases. Either way, it doesn't matter. It kind of reminds me, when you do something new, or when you first got married, or you first have a significant other, you can kind of be in the honeymoon phase, and then it might go through a familiarity phase, and then it might go through another like quieter phase. This is like that. Your intuition is like that. It goes through a lot of phases. Okay, let's talk about the doubt phase. Here are some things that I see in myself and other women. You might doubt that you even have abilities. Yay or nay. You can type in the chat or just think in your own mind. You're interested in developing your abilities, but you're not really sure how to begin and really you don't know how to even move forward with it. Awesome. There's no one to talk to about your intuitive experiences. You might even have fears about opening yourself up to negativity. So like I grew up Catholic. So when I started to want to develop my intuition, my mom especially, or my Catholic people said, you could be opening yourself up to the devil. You shouldn't do that. You're opening yourself up to negative spirits. It wasn't true. That stuff is with fears and doubts. Our developing our intuition and our abilities is really about owning all the pieces of us, owning all of those pieces. Okay. You might have fears and doubts. This will be later this week too, but that like opening up to your abilities, people will think you're crazy. You could doubt that, right? That could create some doubt. Like, I don't want to do this. If I told my mom, my sister, my kids, my husband, my significant other, they'd think I was crazy. This can slow your abilities down, your growth. And then this doubt phase, you might even just have a feeling of like feeling stuck and blocked, and you can't really identify why. So let's start here for a second. Do any of you relate to this doubt phase? Doubting yourself, doubting your abilities, doubting if you've even really had spiritual or intuitive experiences, or was it just a coincidence? All that doubt is super normal. Yeah, Deborah just said, I've been told I'm crazy when I started doing readings. Yeah, that's a lot. Most people who want to develop their intuition will experience that. I don't know why. I feel like we haven't evolved that much from the Salem witch trial days sometimes, but we're beyond that now. We're, no one's getting burned at the stake anymore. We got to let that go and just get okay on the inside first, and the outer world will reflect it to us. Okay, the doubt phase. Now here's the yucky truth that I see. Most people will stay here. And I'm hoping our 3-day challenge is going to help you move to the next phase or two if you want to. Like, no one's forcing you. This is just if you have an interest in developing your intuition, I want this to be a space where it's safe, it's accessible to you, it's loving, grounded, light, and love. That's my bubble. Okay, awesome. Let's go to the next phase. If you can get over the hump of the doubt phase, and you can, if you stay here all 3 days, you will move into the discovery phase. Here's some hints about the discovery phase. You've decided you are interested in developing your intuitive abilities. And don't forget, we as empaths and sensitives, we are sensitives. I know we're sensitive to like sunlight, lack of sunlight, medications. We're sensitive to the energy in a room, to tension. Like, we're sensitive to that, but we're also sensitive to non-physical things. I guess all those things like spirit and emotions and energy and people's thoughts and people's feelings. we pick up on that stuff. If you're interested in learning how you do that, why you do that, you're in the discovery phase. Okay, so if you're in this phase, the doubt is starting to disappear, and your interest and excitement in learning about your intuitive abilities is starting to have more momentum than the doubt. It has a little more energy. So there can be some exciting feelings. You can also still have anxiety, and you can still feel a little bit like, I don't know if I really have anything, but I'm willing to discover. Okay. My biggest part about, I would go back and forth to these. I would go out to different groups and like learn about mediumship. And then I would fall back into doubt, and I would go, I was crazy. I think we're all crazy in my mediumship group. Like I would fall back into it, and then I'd go back here. So it's not black and white. This is like on a spectrum. Okay. What else about this? Oh, if you're really brave enough to start discovering your abilities and hanging out with people like in this challenge, you'll start to go, ooh, I think I do have something, because we're going to start practicing together and doing some different experiences. And you're going to start to see inside like, hey, I think I got that. Well, that's interesting. I think I picked up on that. That's you discovering your abilities. Okay. Here's another thing that I noticed in discovery phase. Women will start to say to me, they'll say, Michelle, the way you're talking is kind of the way I've always been operating and behaving, but I just didn't have words to it. What you're describing is something I've always done. And this, putting the pieces together of your past behaviors and what you were picking up on, when that all starts to click, it's a good thing. It doesn't sit in confusion in your memories anymore. It starts to all make sense. Does that make sense? Okay, that's the discovery phase. What else? Okay, that's probably it for discovery phase. If you can keep going here, here's what happens next. If you can get enough interest and excitement for this, you'll start to move into development. You'll start to say, I want to learn more about this. I want to see what I got. I want to see what's possible for me. Can any of you relate to that? Do any of you feel like that now? Like, I want to learn more about my intuition. Whether you want to learn about it just for yourself because it's your gifts and you want to develop your gifts, or maybe eventually you'll want to use those gifts to help others. I know a lot of empaths want to do that. That's great. Development is a phase that you have to commit your time and energy to developing it. Okay. If you keep using your time and energy for others, that's okay too. But you have to say, this is important to me, and I want to learn about this for myself. It's one of the most important things I did when my girls lived at home. Like, I didn't know me developing my abilities because I was interested would teach them to go out and do things that were interesting to them. Like, I didn't know I was teaching them that. I'm so glad I did. I want you to do the same thing if that calls to you. Okay. Let's see. Did I say that wrong? Discovery phase, development phase. Yes. Okay. I think we're good. You're willing to develop your abilities. Okay. Belief stage or phase. The belief phase. What happens, do you think, in the belief phase? Take a guess. Somebody type it in the chat. What do you think? This is all for you. This is you. This is all things that are happening inside of you. What do you think's happening to you in the belief phase? Type it in the chat. Somebody type it in the chat for me. Yes. Somebody just said, actually believe in yourself. Validation begins to occur. Oh yes, believing. I question all the time, even when when I've been told I'm gifted. Yes, belief in self. You'll start to believe in yourself. You will start to believe in your abilities. You'll start to believe and hear, see, and feel what you're picking up on, and use that to live your life, to help let it inform your decisions. Let it help you inform and decide on the next steps. This is believing in yourself. This is so important, isn't it? Like, how can I explain this? It's such a great, life is much more enjoyable when we trust ourselves, when we believe in ourselves. Life's so much better, isn't it? Like we are driving the ship, or we are driving the bus of our own lives when we believe in ourselves. We're not like a wave is hitting us and we're getting tossed and turned everywhere. We're actually navigating the boat. Does that make sense? This is really important. And I think one of my real jobs in life is to help people believe in themselves. And this is one of the doorways I use is intuition, because I love it so much. It's my passion. And we just use this doorway of developing your intuition for you to know yourself, see your gifts, believe in your gifts. Like, that's the greatest, I think, thing I can help anybody with. This is belief in yourself. It's such a great phase to get through. But if you stay in doubt, you don't get to experience this. You have to go this way. So there's a little fear, there's some anxiety, there's some fear, because we're sensitive souls, we can feel the scary of stepping into it. But I'm telling you, if you keep doing it, you get to feel and experience believing in yourself. And this has such a ripple effect in every area of your life, right? You know who you want to be with. You know who you are. You know what you put up with and won't tolerate anymore. Your kids will start to mimic your vibe of believing in yourself, trusting yourself, acting on what you're called to do. Your kids will then. You're the mama. Your kids will follow suit. Like, this is such an important thing, I think, for all of us to experience in this life. Okay, I went on, and I didn't really even go over the things. Here are the main things. Doubt is gone. You feel alive. You trust yourself. Fear has vanished. And guess what's in its place? Anybody want to take a guess? What's in its place when fear is gone and you believe in yourself and trust yourself? What do you think takes the place of fear? Type it in the chat. Yeah. Whoever just said confidence, Facebook user, Sharon, make sure we get that person's name. We're going to make sure they get a prize, because we're doing a couple prizes. And there was one of them right there. Whoever just wrote confidence first, Sharon, make sure you grab that person's name. We're going to give some prizes away this week too. Okay, awesome. Belief in self. It's so important. The next phase after that I have seen, I might have to move my computer screen down. You're going to see my messy floor. Is align or serve phase. So I believe, and you guys call me out if you don't agree with me, just say in the chat, like, disagree, and then tell me what you think. I'm not set in stone on these things. I'm open to always learning and growing, so always feel free to tell me what you think. After belief, when you have belief and confidence in yourself and you have developed your abilities and you're like, okay, I get this. I believe in this. I see the benefit of it. I've been practicing and playing with other people. I've got enough, I've got confidence now. What empaths and sensitive women want to do after that is they want to serve people, because I think that's the life purpose of an empath, or our kind of people, whether you call yourself an empath or not. I think our highest fulfillment is to serve others. Does that make sense? So this is what women will say to me, Michelle, I feel like I've really developed my abilities. How can I help other people with this now? Right? It's the next phase. When you've helped yourself and you see the benefit of your life, you're going to want to help others. I really think it's our life purpose. Serve, serve, serve. Makes sense. Awesome. Let's see. Here are the things that I've seen. You believe in yourself and your abilities, and now there's a tug on your heart or in your soul to do something with those abilities. You feel a strong pull to help others using your abilities. Your life purpose is much clearer to you now. Does that make sense? We heal ourselves to heal others. Amen. Here's the thing I'll get mostly. Here's the biggest question I'll get. Michelle, have I healed myself enough to help others? And that's a personal decision. What I find is, what do I find? More women will believe they have more healing to do, so it stalls them from helping others. I see it more that way, where I have to say to women, this is a stall tactic you're using now. Just go help a few people and watch how your own life gets healed through service. Now, there are a few people I've met that I thought, why don't you hit the pause button and just work on yourself right now? Just work on you, take care of you and get your life the way you want it, and then work on serving others. And it's really not up to me. Yeah, everybody decides that for themselves. But a few people who've asked me, I've given my, if they were asking for help or I was coaching them, I gave them my honest opinion. But everybody gets to decide that for themselves. Okay, what do you guys think of this? Does this make sense? And where do you think you are? Where are you spending most of your time right now? Doubt, discover, develop, belief, or align? Where are you? Type it in the chat so I can check in. I'm going to read some of these. Awesome. Kristen. Awesome, Beth. Awesome. I can't see everybody's name, but I see a Facebook user. Thank you guys for typing, even if I can't see your name. 4 to 5. I'm going to repeat it again. Somebody just asked, could you repeat? What I'm asking you right now is, where do you think you are in these 5 phases or stages? Do you spend most of your time in doubt, discover, develop, belief, or align? And I know you'll go you might go to doubt, and then one day you have an intuitive hit and you're like, yeah, like that. And then you might go back to here. Where do you think you spend most of your time though? Somebody just said 2. Awesome. Align and serve. 2, 3, and 4. Awesome. 2 and 3. Awesome. 2. Too much time wasted on feedback. Awesome. I don't know if that was for me or for you. Okay. Awesome. Okay, good. Was this helpful today? Yes or no? Today was all about you kind of getting dialed in about where you think you are. Tomorrow we're going to do a meditation on your strongest ability. At the end of that, you're going to know if you're a clairsentient, a clairvoyant, a clairaudient. What am I missing? Whether you're a seer, feeler, hearer, knower, we're going to do those tomorrow. And then the next day is overcoming our own blocks and our own fears and our own doubts. Those are all the different kinds of blocks. Okay, we gave one prize away. So today, I'm opening the doors for my own intuition circle. The doors are actually always open, but we've added some extra bonuses for October because it's October and we're supposed to do something special in October. The bonuses I have for the people who join right now are there's going to be a raffle for the new members who come in to Intuition Circle. There's going to be a raffle for a private reading with me / coaching session, whatever you need, we'll work on. That's one of the bonuses. The other bonus is, what's the other bonus? We're going to have a private small group with new members. I'm going to do a small group readings / Q&A, whatever we need. And we'll just have a small group with our new members there. The doors are open with these bonuses today, all the way to Saturday night. So we'll have this 3-day challenge, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And then the doors will be open with the bonuses until Saturday. So we'll have 5 days with those extra bonuses. Somebody asked about Intuition Circle. Intuition Circle is my psychic and intuitive development membership for women only. Inside, it's my private group. You are welcome to try it for 30 days. If you decide it's not for you, I will refund your money. It's $47 a month at the time of this live training. And here's where I think Intuition Circle is greatest for. I think it's great if you're in the doubt phase, but you're willing to at least try it and hang out with us. If you're in the discovery or the development stage, I'd say one of these 3 stages, if you spend most of your time here, you got to at least be willing to come and try to discover and hang out with us. You don't have to give readings. You don't have to do any of that. We do readings. We have live breakout sessions where we practice. There's, I don't know how many master classes. I have all different kinds of master classes on oracle card readings. I can't even remember them all. I'll come tomorrow with all the details. But if you're in one of these 3 phases, I think Intuition Circle's great for you if you're at the beginning stages. If you're already at the belief stage or you're serving people already, Intuition Circle might not be for you. It's probably you might be too advanced for it. Unless you are really looking for a community of like-minded people to hang out with and play and practice with, that's probably why you would like it. But it's mostly for people here. Okay, you're welcome. Awesome. So join, if you are interested in Intuition Circle, just raise your hand or say me in the chat, and I'll make sure I reach out to you and give you some more information about that. What else? We want to give away one more prize. So here's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to just scroll through. If you're still here live with me, could you say me? We're going to send you a gift. Those who are still here live, say me in the chat. Thank you, Sharon. Who's still here live? I want to make sure. Awesome. Okay. If you're still here with me live. Okay, I'm going to start at the top. I'm just going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, Kat Grant. I just counted down. I had a number in my head. And for those who said me, I just counted down. Kat, K-A-T-T, Grant, G-R-A-N-T. We're going to send you a prize. We're going to send oracle cards to you. Hopefully you're cool with that. And so we had you as our winner and then somebody else in our group. It said Facebook user. Hopefully Sharon has that name. Kat. And also please email us at team@michellelegale.com. Sharon, could you post that inside of the chat and make sure Kat gets that? So Kat, you need to send us an email and then we'll get your name or we'll get your address and we can send you that gift. Awesome. Okay, tomorrow, again, we're doing Discover Your Strongest Ability. We're going to give away a few more prizes and I can't wait to see you. Thanks for being here today. See you tomorrow. Bye.